First place in the Central on the line this weekend at Target Field as Cleveland is in town for 4 and they lead the Twins by 3.5 games for the top spot in the division. It starts with a doubleheader today, but the day has already gotten off to a rough start for the Twins. The news of the day, the news on Joe Ryan, much worse than it hoped for, as Joe has a grade 2 right teres major strain. That is a muscle that connects the shoulder blade and the humerus. That means no throwing for 6+ weeks, which means Joe is done for the season.
Today's starting pitcher, Bailey Ober, coming in with a very nifty 11-5 record, 3.69 ERA, making his 22nd start of the season.
.332 entering play today. Only Bobby Witt Jr. has a higher batting average than Quan right now. Pokes this one back of short. This one fading, but there is Buxton. And there's ball 4. So Schneemann, who has a walk rate of 11%, league average at 8%, is on base, and that'll bring up Jose Ramirez to the right side. That's caught by Farmer, throws back to first, not in time, as Schneemann is back in safely. Struck him out with a changeup, and over with a solid start, a walk, but no damage done. Twins are coming up scoreless here in game 1.
Well, we go now to the bottom of the first inning. Joey Cantillo in the scoreless game. Manuel Margot drives one deep center over the head of Thomas. One bounce up against the wall, and wow, for Joey Cantillo, the first pitch of a game doesn't go very well for him. Kyle Schwarber took him out of the yard when he made his debut in Philadelphia. Manuel Margot smoked a double to straightaway center. That'll bring up Byron Buxton.
Buxton to right. This will be playable for Brennan, but Margot will tag and advance to third base. So Buxton flies out to right. Margot now at third, and Royce Lewis is coming up. Pulled to third, backhanded by Schneemann, bobbles, recovers, and will throw out Lewis as Margot scores. So Lewis drives in Margot.
Day-night doubleheader, game 1, 1-0 Minnesota.
Carlos Santana, long time Cleveland first baseman, has not enjoyed facing his former team as a Twin this season. 1 for 20 so far against the Guardians. Trying to change that, and he will. Left field and deep, and gone. Second deck home run for Carlos Santana. And the Twins take a 2-0 lead.
But Joey Cantillo, for whatever reason, has a dickens of a time with whoever is leading off an inning.
They're looking for that heater, and that was elevated belt high, and he hit that into the second deck.
2-0 Twins, third inning. Bo Naylor, the number 9 hitter, leads off.
It's a swinging miss, and Naylor's down on strikes. Third strikeout for big Bailey Ober, and there's one down for the top of the order, Stephen Kwan.
Ninth pitch of this at bat, and this one will be playable. Shallow left. It is Margot in the sunshine. 2 down. Did not give in there. So over a lengthy at bat, retires Quan for the second time. And Schneemann strikes out Bailey Ober. A 1-2-3 third inning. He has struck out 4 through 3.
The command has been a problem for Cantillo. Back-to-back walks. Now you get to the meat of the order. The pitch swung on cue towards short. Rocchio to second one. Jimenez turns the double play on Lewis. Oh, a great changeup. May have changed the complexion of this game. 2-0 Twins after 3.
And the Guardians go quietly again as Ober's on a roll. 7 in a row retired.
Bailey Ober doing his job. He sets down the Guardians in order, and there's not a lot of run through 4. Twins lead 2-0. Ober's throwing well, but you'd sure like to pick up some insurance, pad that number a little bit. This ball hit high in the air to left field. Deep into left field. Quan's looking up, and that ball is gone off the facing of the second deck, and Ryan Jeffers adds on indeed.
Another fastball up that gets drilled out of the ballpark. It's a solo shot, but they've got 3 on the board now.
That's ball 4, and the Guardians have a leadoff base runner here in the 5th inning. So we'll see if they can do something with that. That's the second walk by Ober, and here comes Brennan.
Line drive, base hit right field. Will Brennan is 2 for 2. And the Guardians finally have something brewing with 2 on and nobody out here in the 5th.
Right, Rocchio flied out to right in the second inning. Big pitch right now for Bailey. Struck him out, 92. Ober comes back and picks up out number 1. 2 down. 7th strikeout, another swing and miss with his changeup.
Quan digs in. He's 0 for 2. He's flied to center and popped to left.
In the air to playable right. Once again, weak contact induced by Ober. Kepler makes the play, and Ober works out of it. 2 on, nobody out. The Guardians do not score. Bailey Ober back out for the 6th.
Leading off for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann.
Looked like he went. He did. Change up once again. Induces a check and a commit, and Schneemann strikes out for the 2nd time. 8th strikeout from Ober once again with the changeup. Struck him out with a slider. 9 strikeouts for Ober. And Ramirez is now 0 for 3. So Bailey now at 100 pitches, trying to get through the 6th for a 9th consecutive quality start. This one tapped back to Bailey. He's got plenty of time now. Bobbled again, and now shows some frustration, slamming that ball down. And Ober will be charged with an error.
And he'll face Lane Thomas. He's thrown 101 pitches. I think he gets Thomas, and he hands this one over to the bullpen. He leads 3-0. Alcala's up and warming.
To right. Playable Kepler. Max is over. He's got it, and Bailey Ober. 9 consecutive quality starts. 6 more scoreless today here in game 1.
2, 3, 4 up this inning, and hopefully 5, 6, 7. They need to put this game away.
Smack to left center field, and Buxton. A leadoff hit, and you bet he's thinking too. Thomas will fire to second base. No chance. How fun is that to watch? In the gap, Buxton single, never on his mind. A leadoff double to begin the 6th inning. Even the fans are pumping the buck truck. Broken bat. Cantillo will plant, skips it to first, and just in time to beat Lewis as Buxton advances down to 3rd. Well, Cantillo, he had his eyes set on Buxton, then realized, hey, I don't have a teammate there. Had to plant. And threw that ball into the ground, but had enough on it to get Lewis.
Infield in, 3-0 Minnesota. Runner at 3rd, 1 out, bottom of the 6th.
Coming home, Schneemann, and Buxton is tagged out. Throw to first base, and it's dropped by Naylor. So the contact play was on. Schneemann gloving this one cleanly, and a perfect throw to Bo Naylor, and Buxton tagged out. And Cleveland nearly turned the double play, but Josh Naylor could not handle the throw. Twins have a 3-0 lead. Job well done, Bailey Ober. Now the Twins bullpen and Jorge Alcala.
A swing and a liner to center, base hit. Andres Jimenez with a single to go along with his walk, and he becomes the 2nd Cleveland Guardian with a hit today.
Loops this one to right. Kepler coming in near the line. Kepler will dive, and Kepler makes another great play.
Max Kepler saved a hit and potentially a Cleveland Guardians run. If that gets by him into the corner, Jimenez may scoot around all the way from first and score.
Here is Brian Rocchio, 0 for 2, switch hitter batting left-handed. 1 out, 1 on, 3-0 Minnesota. Swung on, hit high in the air to fairly deep right. Kepler on the warning track, he's up against it. It is gone! A 2-run home run for Brian Rocchio. 5th of the year, and we've got a 1-run game.
Think back to the catch Max made, and if that ball drops in, we're talking about a tie game. Back-to-back base hits, an inside-out cut for Willie Castro, snapping an 0 for 13. And the Twins now with runners on the corners. Now, Kyle Farmer is going to bat.
Softly to right, Brennan over. He'll make the catch. Kepler will tag and score, so Farmer makes contact. And the Twins score their 4th run. 16th RBI for Farmer. It's a sac fly. And the Twins grow the lead back to 2.
4-2 Twins. 9th inning. Last shot for Cleveland.
So the Guardians have the tying run coming up. And Brian Rocchio, who homered, out to right in the 7th inning. Now the 2-2. He struck him out. Ball game over. And the Twins beat the Guardians 4-2. Huge series, huge homestand. And the Twins are only 2.5 games back with 3 more left to play against the first place Guardians here this weekend.